this century with your kids and family.
Oh, yeah.
Give us a play-by-play.
Play-by-play. Filled up a bunch of water balloons. Pretty much just threw it at each other.
Really? Yeah, a lot of nuance there.
Yeah. Great time, though.
How cool is it using your Core 4 facility to bring in a guy like Joe and be able to provide new opportunities for people who may want to look otherwise away from college instead?
Yeah, it's always been a dream and a goal of mine to help, pretty much everybody, but, guys coming up in my path, who watch me and want to try to make the next step, either get a scholarship or make it to the NBA or play pro overseas, provide them with something to help them better themselves, whether that is court time, skills development, or, life skills and things like that.
How long has that been an interest of you, trying to provide a pathway for kids like that to get to where they want to be?
It's been a while, this has been going on, we started this probably 4 or 5 years ago. So we're just now getting it up, to where it's sustainable and where we're actually, have a team. We brought a lot of kids in from Senegal and we're helping them out. So it's been a thing that's been going on for a while.
Coach Malone is not really shying away from championship aspirations this year. Do you see this as being a group that can contend for something like that?
Absolutely. I think last year we got a really good chance and really good crack at to make it there. Game 7 against a really good Portland team that we felt like we should have won. But there's growing pains and there's a process to anything. And I think last year was a step for us. This training camp and these practices and these games leading up to the postseason is another stepping stone for us. And if we come in, every day with a progressive mindset and wanting to get better and hopes to get better, I think we'll have an opportunity to hold up the trophy.
You had a lung injury 2 years ago. You missed a month last year with injury. How are you doing physically, and is there any consideration with load management being such a popular word and kind of concept in the NBA right now? Is that something that you're interested in pursuing?
Load management, if you want to manage my load, by all means go for it. I'm not going to turn it down. But at this point in my life and my career, my body is I'm moving a ton better than I have prior years. So I'm really excited to get out there and put together a full season.
Did you change anything to get yourself there?
Changed a few things, training wise, and diet, and just mentality change.
Well, obviously, Jamal signed the max extension going into this year, and that just comes with a certain level of expectations from the outside, inside, whatever it might be. What do you kind of just want to see from him as a guy taking that next step as a leader on this team?
For a guy that's just entering into his contract like that, it's just play basketball. I think at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. And I think us as players, get caught up into all the hype and people thinking and saying that we need to do more, do this, do that. At the end of the day, you're playing basketball, you win games. What more do you want? If you get out there and do that, there's no pressure on you. Just play basketball. I think we create problems for ourselves when we get stuck in our brains and our heads of what we think we need to do, what other people think we need to do. But at the end of the day, just get out there and play basketball.
You sat here last year and said we can be a top 10 defense, and you did. You turned that around and did. Is it harder to go from where you guys were at the bottom of the league to a top 10 defense, or is the harder part maintaining and trying to get even better from there with the motivation?
I think it's easier now. I think going from last to 10 is it's hard. It's tough. It's a mentality change. It's a mindset shift, and we overcame that. And we feel that we're a good defensive team. As long as we feel like we're a good defensive team, we'll get out there and we'll play defense to the best we can. And, last year was top 10. Hopefully, we break top 5.
It seems tough for years to find kind of an identity. They found Jokic and built around him and Jamal and you. Even last year, there were periods where you guys were trying to figure out good defense and then slipped and got back better. What's the identity of this Nuggets team? Who are you?
We're definitely, a top 10 defense. You know, we know that's established. You know, we want to be a really good defensive team. Second off, you know, we're a ball movement team. You know, we share the basketball, we get everybody involved, and we're a D team. You know, and we use that our depth to our advantage. And I think that's where we are right now, and that's where we're going into the season. You know, trying to keep up.
New addition Jeremy Grant this summer. How do you see him fitting into that identity you just described?
Really well. You know, playing against him when he was at Oklahoma City, you know, he's a great defensive player, great rebounder. You know, and he's always in the right spot at the right times on the offensive end. And you know, I think just adding him and his personality to this group of guys. I mean, I think it was a tremendous pickup. You know, and I think he'll be utilized a lot this year.
You said at your exit interview last year that you wanted to be here, Denver. You knew Denver wanted you. Did everything go kind of more or less how you planned, or was there any point in the summer you thought maybe this won't go? You know, maybe that won't happen the way we want?
There's no doubt in my mind I was going to be here. You know, I don't think there was any doubt in my mind either. You know, I think both sides of the table, you know what we want, know what it's going to take to get there, and you know we're both on board.
This is your third year playing with Nikola. Can you talk about the adjustments you made in your first year coming over here and playing alongside him, and then maybe the information you can pass on to a guy like Jeremy as he joins the team?
Yeah, you know, coming from a guy who had the ball a lot in Atlanta to here, you know, I'm more of a pick my spots and find an open spot. You know, I'm still learning, you know, that if I have just an inch of an advantage, you know, on a slip or a cut or whatever, he's going to throw it. You just got to be ready for it all the time.
What has been your impression of, you know, a guy that's had to exercise a lot of patience in Michael Porter Jr.? What's just your, I guess, level of appreciation for how he's kind of continued to fight through the various setbacks that he's seen?
Yeah, you know, I see that he's a strong-minded kid who wants to play basketball and wants to play it at a high level and wants to be good. First, that's terrific. And, you know, to fight through the injuries that he's fought through, I mean, it says a lot about who he is as a person and as a basketball player. Still has a lot to learn on the basketball aspect of it. You know, but anytime you're fighting back like that, and you're a young guy, you don't get too down on yourself, you come in every single day working. Success is ahead for you.
With all the changes in the league this year and this summer with free agency and trades, if I quizzed you on where everyone is, would you be able to pass the test?
Absolutely not. Quiz me about what I had to eat these last few days, and I would fail that too. So,
as a follow-up, do you remember a time in the league where this is kind of the going conversation from the media perspective, is that the year feels wide open? That there's a high chance of parity because Golden State obviously went through some changes, had some injury issues, and all the distribution. Do you remember a time when you kind of look back and remember when the league felt kind of like this at all?
I can't say I have. You know, anytime that I've been trying to get out the West or the East, you know, I had Kobe, and then I had LeBron. You know, so this year, you know, I got a stacked team, man. I got a lot of young guys who's ready for this moment. So that gives me confidence and gives me an edge over those last few teams that I played. Even though, you know, LeBron's still in the West, and you know we got to go to States. You know, I think that we can overcome, you know, any of those situations.
Is this the best team you've ever played?
I would think so. You know, I think as far as talent-wise, for sure.
Thanks, Paul. Appreciate it.